Welcome to the ASTRALX Deep Dive, illuminating your path. I'm Solarian Zephyr, your cosmic strategist.
And I'm Lunaria Selene, your intuitive guide.
We bridge celestial wisdom,
To unlock your modern path
discover guiding starlight insights.
and explore powerful cosmic energies. How do planetary transits shape your story today?
Today, we're diving deep into something really specific, actually.
We're looking at excerpts from a particular astrological text. It's called Celestial Chronicles for the Leo-Virgo woman in 2025.
Right. So this isn't your, general horoscope. It's really tailored insights for someone with that Leo Sun and Virgo Rising combination.
Exactly. And specifically for the year 2025, according to the source's perspective, it's a very focused lens.
Our mission really is to unpack what this source is saying. We want to get into the heart of its view on how these two powerful archetypes blend together.
And what specific planetary movements it flags as being, well, it's significant for this particular combination in the year ahead.
Think of it like exploring a really detailed map someone's drawn up, just for this specific journey.
It's all about understanding this text's take on your unique cosmic blueprint for 2025.
Yeah.
Finding those useful nuggets it offers.
Okay, so let's start with the foundation, this blend, Leo Sun and Virgo Rising. How does the source describe it?
Well, it uses some really vivid imagery. The Leo sun is the golden lioness. Think heartfire, radiance, that natural leadership quality.
That bold, bright energy. Makes sense for Leo.
Definitely. And then it pairs that with the Virgo rising, which it calls the grain goddess.
The grain goddess. Okay, so that brings in
Precision, meticulousness, a kind of sacred geometry, a connection to earth, order, and practical application.
wow, so it's like fire and earth combined.
Exactly. The source paints this picture of embodying the alchemist of the practical cosmos in 2025.
The alchemist of the practical cosmos. I like that. What does that mean in practice, according to the text?
It means taking that big, passionate Leo energy, the source calls it a sun-drenched savanna within, and channeling it through Virgo's methodical approach.
Like tending a labyrinth of golden wheat, as the source puts it, organizing that fire.
Precisely. It's about transmuting passion into purposeful mastery. Not just having the fire, but using it skillfully.
So turning that roar into something tangible.
Right. And there's a fantastic quote in the source that sums this up. Your roar is measured in miracles. Your humility magnifies your majesty.
Roar is measured in miracles.
Yeah.
So the power isn't just in the noise, but in the actual results. The practical magic.
That's the idea.
Yeah.
And the humility magnifies your majesty part suggests that the Virgoan grounding, that precision, actually enhances the Leo brilliance rather than dimming it.
Interesting. It's not about hiding the light, but focusing it.
Exactly. It asks you to think, where does this blend of radiant energy and meticulous focus show up for you?
Okay, so that's the core archetype. How does the source say this plays out with the planets in 2025? The cosmic physics in motion.
Right. It highlights a few key transits it sees as really impactful for this specific profile.
Let's hear 'em.
First up, Pluto in Aquarius moving through the 12th house.
Okay, 12th house. Subconscious, hidden things, collective stuff, right?
Exactly. The source uses this phrase, quantum entanglement in the subconscious realm.
Quantum entanglement sounds intense. What's the vibe there?
It suggests a really deep, interconnected influence bubbling up from beneath the surface. It frames things like collective shadows or even personal hidden stuff, not as problems, but almost like data streams.
Read streams. For what?
For spiritual upgrades is how the text puts it. It's seeing this deep dive as a chance for profound inner transformation, maybe happening quietly at first.
It's turning shadows into insights.
Pretty much. And it connects this inner work directly to action with a journal prompt, it suggests.
Oh yeah. What's the prompt?
It asks, what 3 buried talents beg to be systematized? Where do I hide my light in service to others?
Ah, okay. So linking the 12th house digging, Pluto, with Virgo's need to organize and Leo's desire to shine and serve.
You got it. Bringing the hidden into practical, useful form.
That's a powerful connection. What else?
Next, it flags Mercury retrograde in Virgo. That's happening August 23rd to September 15th.
In Virgo.
Yeah.
So that's in the first house for a Virgo rising, right? Hitting close to home.
Exactly. The source says this period rewires our first house of self. Very personal.
Rewires. So more than just travel delays and email glitches.
Oh, yeah. It talks about communication during this time becoming sacred code.
Sacred code,
Mm-hmm.
implying
Right.
the deeper meaning, even in the mix-ups.
Potentially. Or maybe it's about the intention behind communication. The source really frames it as a key time to consciously edit your personal narrative.
Edit your personal narrative.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so it's about looking at how you present yourself, how you initiate things, revising your identity almost.
That seems to be the core idea presented, a real recalibration moment for the self. Makes you think about how deliberate you want to be then, doesn't it?
Definitely. Okay, what's the third key transit?
This one's presented as a major tension throughout 2025. Saturn in Pisces in the 4th house versus Jupiter in Gemini in the 10th house.
Ah, the classic 4th-10th axis tension. Home versus career, roots versus public image.
Right. The source describes Saturn in the 4th bringing karmic gravity, feeling the weight of foundations, family, tradition, maybe even past patterns related to home.
Karmic gravity.
Yeah.
Heavy stuff. And Jupiter in the 10th.
That's described as bringing quantum curiosity to your career, legacy, and public role, pushing for expansion, new ideas, maybe juggling multiple projects or interests. Innovation.
Quantum curiosity, I like that too. So a pull between the past and the future, the private and the public.
Precisely. The source actually poses it as a direct question for you in 2025. Will I anchor in tradition, Saturn, or innovate my legacy, Jupiter?
Wow, that's a big one. It's suggesting this is a central theme to navigate all year.
Seems like it. Finding that balance between honoring your roots and reaching for something new out in the world.
So thinking about these three, the Pluto deep dive, the Mercury Rx self-edit, this Saturn-Jupiter tension, as you hear these descriptions from the source, does one feel like it might resonate more or maybe feel more challenging for your path in 2025 based on this text?
It's definitely food for thought. And the source doesn't just leave it in the realm of the mind or external events. It goes into something it calls somatic astrology.
Somatic astrology, so feeling it in the body.
Exactly. Connecting these cosmic energies to physical sensations and even offering practices.
Okay, now I'm really intrigued. Give me an example.
Well, it links Mars moving through Virgo, that's September 6th to October 18th, with activating your digestive fire.
Digestive fire, like literal digestion or metaphorical.
It seems to mean both. Virgo rules the digestive system in traditional medical astrology, and Mars is energy, action. Virgo is also discernment. So the idea is this energy helps you digest information and make critical decisions.
Makes sense. Does it suggest how to work with that?
Yes, it gives a specific embodiment exercise, sitting cross-legged, palms on the lower belly, and inhaling what it calls amber light, that Leo color, right? Visualizing it, going it to the intestines, the Virgo area, then exhaling stress, like chaff from wheat.
Separating the useful from the waste. Very Virgo.
And there's an affirmation to whisper. My discernment protects my radiance. Connecting Virgo's analysis with Leo's light.
Wow, that's very specific. Any others?
It connects the solar eclipse in Leo on August 27th to the heart and the thoracic spine.
Eclipses are potent resets, aren't they?
Definitely. So the source suggests honoring this one with cat-cow stretches, ideally at sunrise around that time.
Moving the spine.
Yeah, and visualizing solar flares, pure Leo energy lighting up each vertebra, bringing that expansive energy right into your physical core, near the heart.
That's a beautiful image. It really emphasizes the body as a receiver for these energies.
It does. It even mentions Venus in Cancer during June and July and suggests paying attention to, like, swelling in the hands or wrists if you're overgiving.
Venus in Cancer, nurturing energy. Overdoing it could show up physically.
That's the idea presented. And it suggests a remedy. Soaking hands in Epsom salts and chamomile, tracing circles over your pulse points. Simple, somatic self-care tied to the transit.
It's fascinating. It makes you wonder, have you noticed physical patterns connected to certain astrological times? This source definitely encourages tuning into that.
Yeah, it really does. And it also broadens the lens, finding echoes of this specific Leo-Virgo blend in history and culture.
Ah, so giving us some role models or reference points.
Exactly. People who, according to this text, embody this mix of passion and precision. Julia Child is a prime example they use.
Julia Child. Okay, can see that. Big Leo personality, love of food.
Combined with that meticulous, systematic Virgo approach to recipes and teaching. Passion made practical.
Right.
Who else? Agatha Christie is mentioned, focusing on her Virgo rising, weaving those incredibly intricate plots, total Virgo precision, but with dramatic flair and compelling characters.
The structure holds the drama, yeah.
And Whitney Houston, a Leo sun, is noted for that immense talent perfected through intense Virgo-like discipline and practice.
Raw power honed through dedicated work. Okay, these examples really help visualize the archetype.
And the source even offers a kind of mantra based on them. Like Julia, I alchemize passion into practice. Like Agatha, I mastermind my magic.
Nice. Stepping into that lineage.
It finds cultural parallels, too, like Mufasa's wisdom from the Lion King, that regal Leo energy.
Meets Marie Kondo's method, the Virgo tidying principle.
That's the comparison it makes. Or in music, Beyoncé's huge radiant track Spirit as Leo.
Fused with something like Tori Amos's Cornflake Girl, that intricate layered storytelling.
Exactly, which resonates with that analytical Virgo quality.
Interesting juxtapositions. What about literature?
Circe, the powerful, sovereign sorceress, very Leo.
Meets Hermione Granger, the brilliant, rule-following, analytical Virgo.
That's the idea, and visually it offers the image of a lioness grooming her cubs.
Fierce love, Leo power.
Expressed through meticulous care, ritual, detail. That's the Virgo part.
Seeing it in these different ways really clarifies the blend. Which of those examples, maybe historical or cultural, kind of clicks most for you in understanding this description?
It definitely helps make it less abstract. And the source doesn't just describe it, it offers ways to actively engage with the energy. Rituals, reflection.
Practical tools.
Good. Yes. For instance, there's a detailed ritual for the Virgo new moon on September 1st.
Oh, what did that involve?
It involves arranging 5 specific grains, wheat, rice, oats, corn, barley on a silver tray.
Grains, okay.
Then whispering a goal for the year to each grain, baking them into bread at dawn, and then consuming the bread.
Wow, that's very earthy, very symbolic. Grounding intentions physically.
Very Virgo, right. Preparation, nourishment, connecting to the harvest.
Yeah.
It also reiterates those journal prompts we mentioned earlier.
The ones about the inner critic and the imperfect masterpiece.
Yeah, like, where does my inner critic meet my roar? And what imperfect masterpiece awaits my courage? Framing them as ongoing reflections.
Addressing the Virgo shadow, criticism, to unleash the Leo courage.
Precisely. And there's a breathing practice, too, called Golden Earth Breath.
Golden Earth, Leo and Virgo again. How does that work?
Simple but grounding. You inhale through the nose for 4 counts. That's the Virgo focus.
Okay.
Then exhale slowly through the mouth for 6 counts with a low hum. That connects to Leo's resonance, its sound.
And hand placement.
1 hand on the heart, 1 on the solar plexus, bringing awareness right into your core.
Simple, centering. I like that.
Now, here's where the source gets really specific and a bit predictive.
Oh.
It heavily emphasizes that the choices you make during that Mercury retrograde in Virgo period, August 23rd to September 15th, when it says your first house is being rewired.
That self-editing time we talked about.
Right. The source suggests that how you navigate that specific window, the intentions you set then, are particularly crucial. It says they can actually sculpt different potential future timelines for the rest of the year and beyond.
Whoa, okay. Different timelines based on choices in that short period. That's quite a claim.
It is. And it lays out 3 distinct possibilities. It's important to stress these are presented as potential outcomes within this specific source material.
Understood. So what are the 3 timelines it describes?
Timeline A is called the Luminous Librarian.
The Luminous Librarian.
Okay.
What leads to that?
This path unfolds, according to the text, if you consciously use that Mercury Rx time to systemize your genius, really organize and structure your unique knowledge or skills.
So leaning into the Virgo side during that rewire.
Seems like it. The source predicts this could lead to launching something like a knowledge platform, maybe a solar wisdom school, and potentially achieving viral reach later in the year, helped by Jupiter in the 10th.
Is there a signpost for this path? Like, how would you know?
The text suggests watching for Venus trining your ascendant around September 30th. It says this might bring a key supporter or patron for your structured vision.
Interesting. Okay, what's timeline B?
Timeline B is starkly different. The burnt harvest.
Oof, that doesn't sound good. What causes that one?
This is presented as the outcome if, during that key period, you let the inner critic run rampant, criticizing yourself into stagnation, as it puts it, or fall into patterns of overgiving without self-care.
So succumbing to the shadow side of Virgo, maybe, or neglecting the Leo need for radiance.
Possibly both. The source predicts this could manifest physically, things like adrenal fatigue, autoimmune issues, basically forcing a necessary withdrawal for healing, maybe reflecting Saturn's lessons in the 4th house.
A forced pause. Is there a signpost for this harder path?
The text points to a potential Mars square Saturn aspect around November 15th, suggesting this could correlate with a health challenge that demands surrender and reprioritization.
Okay, a difficult marker. And the third timeline?
Timeline C is the Starlight Architect.
Starlight Architect, intriguing. What's this path about?
This one is built on consciously merging creativity with precision during that Mercury Rx window, really embracing both the Leo vision and the Virgo execution.
The Alchemist energy in full flow.
Exactly. The source sees this leading to creating tangible things like healing spaces, maybe art installations that blend artistic flair with meticulous structure. It even suggests Pluto in Aquarius could bring institutional support for this kind of innovative work.
So building something beautiful and practical, what's the signpost here?
The source highlights the full moon in Pisces around September 20th, suggesting this could bring a significant, maybe even mystical collaboration that helps launch this vision.
Wow. Three very distinct potentials, all hinging on navigating that specific window, according to this text.
It's a very focused prediction within the source, yes. Quite compelling.
So we've really journeyed through this Celestial Chronicles source today. We've unpacked its view on the Leo-Virgo blend, the alchemist of the practical cosmos.
We looked at the key transits it highlights for 2025, that Pluto deep dive, the Mercury Rx personal edit, the Saturn-Jupiter tension.
Explored its really unique take on somatic astrology, linking planets to the body and practices.
Right, and saw how it connects this archetype to figures in history and culture, giving it resonance.
And then we looked at the interactive parts, the rituals, reflection prompts, and that really specific look at potential future timelines based on choices made during that Mercury Rx period.
The core message weaving through it all, from this text perspective, seems to be about the incredible power available when you consciously blend Leo's fire with Virgo's focused skill.
Turning that passion into purposeful mastery. It's offering a specific map, specific insights from its point of view.
Exactly. Tools for transformation as it presents them.
As our cosmic journey concludes for now, let's leave you with a final thought. It comes directly from the epilogue of the source material itself.
It's a provocative question it poses directly to you, the Leo-Virgo woman navigating 2025 according to its framework.
It asks, will you let your light scatter like stardust, that raw, undirected Leo energy?
Or weave it into constellations, bringing in that Virgo structure, purpose, and precision.
Stardust or constellations. Something to really sit with, mull over based on everything we've explored from this source today.
Dive deeper into your unique path. Request your email audio reading now. Find the link in the description below.
Explore episode resources and links there too. All details are waiting for you there.
Ignite, think, become.
Subscribe for Starlight Insights.
Thank you for joining us.